What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jim Master here, bringing you this week's hot topic. And for this week, our hot topic is Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady, as you may or may not know, was on The Jump this past week. And he talked about the unanimous vote for Steph Curry's Most Valuable Player Award. And he had this to say.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
You played against Michael Jordan. You played against Kobe. Shaq, who came one shy vote of the unanimous vote. So how do you feel about the fact that it is Steph who got the unanimous MVP compared to some of the guys that you faced on the court?
This is tough, right? For him to be that first player to get this unanimously, I think it just tells you how watered down our league is.
You think so?
Yeah, seriously, because think about when MJ played, Shaq. I mean, those guys really played against top-notch competition, more superstars, I think, on more teams than it is in our league today. But it's well-deserved, I mean, because he had a hell of a season. It's breaking records. He's rewriting the record books. So, I mean, my hat is off to him. But I just think that, somebody like LeBron deserves to get it.
And for y'all who don't know, Steph Curry was recently selected for the MVP of the NBA, and McGrady's discontent with the whole situation was about the unanimous decision from the voting committee, because Steph Curry, with his unanimous vote, became the first MVP to win by unanimous vote. He beat out LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard came in second. I think LeBron came in third. And McGrady's claim pushes like this notion that the teams and the players are so dispersed and unevenly divided in the league. And that's the reason why Curry was able to win the award by such a large margin. And he believes that the talent and the athleticism is not what it used to be, and it's sort of disproportionate in certain areas. And also the teams aren't equal on each side of the conferences. The West seems to be stronger while the East is lagging behind. But since his initial statement, McGrady has gained a lot of criticism for his comments. On ESPN Sports Nation, Martellus Wiley, they talked about the situation, and his take was that the reason that Curry got so many votes this past year was because of the transparency in the MVP voting. Now, this is different from the past votes. More recent MVP votes are now able to show who is voting and who they voted for. And so what Wiley is what he's claiming is that the people who vote for the MVP are now pressured into voting for the fan favorite just so they escape the possibility of negative criticism from the public. So from what he says, it's basically bullying. I mean, I don't know how much I believe that, but that's what he's saying. I can see that being a problem, but no one knows if that's the main source for the unanimous vote. Now, on the other hand, Colin Cowherd said, I think either Tuesday or Wednesday, he counters McGrady's claim by saying that the NBA has tremendous talent. Like, we haven't seen this much talent in years. The players now are bigger, they're stronger, they're faster. People like LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard. LeBron is a 6'8" point forward. Like, he could play literally at least 4 positions, possibly 5 on the court. He's known across the world, and he can shoot, he can dribble, he can pass, he can defend, and he can rebound. He does everything. And you also have Anthony Davis, who does basically the same thing he's listed as either a power forward or a center. He can shoot, he can dribble, and do the duties of a center. Russell Westbrook, he's redefined the position of the traditional point guard. A traditional point guard is a person who distributes the ball and tells people where to be, and pretty much like a quarterback for the NFL. But no, Russell Westbrook has made himself into a rebounder, a passer, and a top 5 scorer in the NBA right now. So there's tremendous talent. There are all kinds of people. You got Steph Curry shooting threes. I mean, you still have Dwight Howard to a lesser degree doing what a traditional center would do, but other than that, everybody else has expanded their position. So all in all, McGrady's just you know what he sounds like? He sounds like the grumpy old man that sits on his porch and yells at kids for being on his lawn. His opinion, Grady's comment, he's entitled to his opinion, but what he sounds like I tell you exactly what he sounds like. He sounds like the older generations of people who played or watched baseball. Those people who feel that the game has changed and it's too much and it's becoming worse, and that's their opinion. That's what they think. They complain about how it's changing and that's not the game that they played, and it's becoming too flamboyant. The players are too cocky. Players are doing too much dance. Same with Cam Newton. And this isn't something that's just specific to sports. It's always been in society. A lot of people don't like change. They mainly don't like change if they can't control it. Topics like gay rights and the whole transgender bathrooms are the same. They have the same concept. Two different scales, but they're the same concept. That marriage is between a man and a woman, and men and women should they're supposed to be separate and stay in their respective separate areas to use the bathroom. But now things are changing and they're not comfortable with it. You see it today, and you see the younger generation, well, the generation that was young, like the 20-year-olds, they're starting to become the new older generations in topics such as, for example, Call of Duty. They're coming out with their new, I think, Infinite Warfare. They're coming out with Infinite Warfare, and a lot of people hate it because it's not the old Call of Duty. Call of Duty has taken so much slack since Ghost. Well, actually, Advanced Warfare, because that's when things really started to change. Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, people were so content with boots on the ground, and now they're jumping around and running on walls. But it's the same area of criticism that we're seeing in sports. So in contradiction to like McGrady's claim, the NBA's never seen so much diversity in their athletes. Yes, there might be some more talent, more so on the West, in the Western Conference than the Eastern Conference, but the NBA as a whole hasn't seen this much diversity within their players. So many players that are totally different. And I mean, the whole thing, I think his whole statement, I mean, basically he's just sounding like an old man. Tracy McGrady was a great player, but right now he sounds like a really, really old man. But what I think is that the controversy that he raises about the league being watered down isn't the main topic of discussion. The main topic should be how Kawhi Leonard, a man who has never averaged over 30 points, is placed second over LeBron James. Maybe that'll be another topic we can talk about. Maybe it won't. We'll just leave it at that. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you on the next one. And this is your boy Jim Master signing out. Peace.